other side. And he'll have to walk across the bridge. Because we go through the water to go on the island.
Now what? Stick on my wet, Mom.
Well, get away from there. Christian, get away from there. Scout, no.
We're live, guys.
Huh? Christian, out in the yard, dude. Christian, the camera's on now. Come over here.
Okay. Well, it'll be nice and sunny so that she can dry quickly, right? Alright, let me get some social stream open here. Oh, it's being nice to me, hopefully, today.
Miss Mary's going to be here soon. And Fuzzy Man.
Do you mind grabbing her for me? Let me get the lead tank.
And Fuzzy Man's coming, too.
Who's coming?
Harry, which Christian calls Fuzzy Man.
That's funny. Alright, let's see if I can get the social stream and chat up today, guys.
Come here, Christian. Stay over here because the horse is coming. The horses are coming down here. Come here. No, they're not going in that way. They're going right here.
Oh, I want to stay here.
Well, you sit on that rock and don't stop move.
Well, Fire's not going to be really happy unless we give her a little bit of grain, but today we're giving Fire a bath. And we're going to try to introduce Clipsy to the hose today. So this will be a new experience, and she's probably not going to be very happy about it. So this might be a little bit of a three-ring circus here. Trying to get my chat to open. And it's still not opening, just like it was the other day.
Flies are everywhere.
Oh no, man. I got this. I'm going to spray around the barn and it'll help.
Wait, that stuff or that stuff?
Hmm?
Which stuff? Green stuff or the white stuff?
This, and then it's got I got the powder that you had to add to the water.
Oh baby, hush.
Come on,
See him
chat.
yesterday. Did your mom show you the pictures of him?
No.
He looked good. We gave him a
Guys, I'm on social stream.
Yeah, you look sweet.
If you can hear me, if you can see a fence and a pole, let me know. Like I said, my chat is not opening once again. I don't know why. Grr. And there they are. The beautiful baby girl.
Where are you going?
Oh, you're beautiful. See, Aaron, you gotta get that stuff on camera for us. Oh, I love the way she moves, man.
I know.
She's a show off.
She really is.
Ah, I'm on chat, yay!
Yeah.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll show you. Make them a little longer. You gotta get the chain. Hey, buddy. It's not. Yeah, I know. Stop right here. Kind of love it.
Yeah, we're doing the first bath time. And I gotta make sure, because I know it's July, that the farrier's coming back, and I think I might have put the wrong month on there. So I have to double check that for everybody.
You good now?
I'm on chat now if you guys can, if you want to go to chat. Yeah, I finally got it going. Fire looks like she has extra legs. I swear her legs are almost as long as Fire's.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They really are.
Fire's getting fat too. Have you noticed? Getting fat again. Today we were using White Rain, we're going to make her smell pretty today. It's energizing citrus. We got our shampoo, we got our conditioner. They do have horseshoe poo, but this smells good. We like to use these for scrubbing. We don't necessarily hook the hose on them, but they're good for getting all the grime out. And then we have our show sheen, and the show sheen will get all the tangles out of the mane and tail. I don't think we got to worry about Clipsy too much with that. Not yet, anyway. Let's see if we can put a halter on her. She's usually pretty good about it. As long as you come back, you know, underneath of her and then like slip it on and go real slow, she's kind of like, okay. I forgot my raincoat. I need a towel now. I just soaked myself. Okay. Her hug me done. I should just had him do them anyway. Okay. I know, she's like, you gonna be nosy, Clipsy, huh? Okay, well first we start with the legs. Easy. She's like, I'm not liking this, Mommy. Aaron, you've got to get that on camera.
I thought you wanted to show them how to bait the horse.
Well, you think we both can't, you?
Not really, like, hey,
What to do, Mommy? As long as Mommy's good and she sets a good example, we should be okay. She won't think it's so bad. Ty looks like she's enjoying this, really. Good girl, Fire. Good girl. Tell her to get over here and take her bath. What is it about kids, huh? Here and there. She'll eventually get a butt back in here.
She's like, I'm coming to you, you crazy lady.
Okay. The horse is wet. Now I'm going to go grab a sponge.
wet horse. Clipsy!
Oh, fire.
She's like, my leg is wet. I do not like this. My leg
And
is
we have our bucket of water.
bucket of water.
It ain't gonna get you.
Oh my God, it's a bottle of water.
I want your halter.
Move it around real good. Just like we do ourselves. Now you don't want to give a bath to a horse too often because you'll take all the oils out of their skin. I usually do it maybe once or twice a year and just keep them groomed in between. But it keeps their coats a lot more healthy.
Dang, Clipsy's being nosy.
Huh? Oh, you see me that? Oh, you see me that? Maybe the sponge will work on her. You know, just kind of get the sponge on her. You might want to hold her, like hug her though.
I don't want to bath myself.
Hug you? Good girl.
Oh, what a good girl. Why don't you stand inside if you can? There we go. Can they see?
Good Good girl.
Yeah, they can see.
What a big girl you are. Yes, you are. She's like, Mommy, help me.
We're not going to put any soap on her today. We're just getting her used to the water. Just in case we can't rinse it all out, because that wouldn't be very cool.
Yeah. See, that's not so bad. You need to get your poopy butt. Yeah. Get your
Hey,
poopy
hey.
butt. Good girl. Being a good girl. Good girl.
Now we'll just let her run for a minute.
See, look, I do it to Mommy too, see? Look. No, you have to go under. Look,
I'm
honey.
going right there.
Do it to Mommy too, see? Mommy likes.
These are my favorite things to use when I give them a bath. Got a couple of these. Thanks for calling the gang, Susie. Ask them if we're getting choppy or anything.
Are we getting chopped? They can hear you.
Well, I know, but I can't see what they're saying.
Is the stream coming in alright, guys?
Fire, I don't want kisses, please. She just blew me kisses. God, Fire, you're huge again. You didn't get out with the stallion, did ya? Oh, you makes you gag. Why you choking, huh? And more shampoozle. We'll go through at least probably a half a bottle of shampoo.
Hey, dipstick.
By the time we get by the time we, at least it was on sale, guys.
She said, not my face. Don't get my face.
Watch her, she kicks.
I know.
Oh, you spank her back right away.
No.
Watch her, she kicks.
I know. That's why you think I was reaching.
You
You alright, Liz?
the idea.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Brittany's giving.
She probably whispered in her ear, why don't you kick her? Yeah. Brittany, you're not very nice. Brittany's saying, I got a stomach ache. Something's going to happen. So hopefully she's wrong.
Well,
Brett.
I'm about to load my big old horse, so I know
That's
there's
probably what's going on. If this goes good, you better worry now.
I know, exactly. I'm about to load my big old horse. It ain't gonna go pretty well.
He just get all wet. And I knew she was getting ready to do it because you kept seeing her go like this.
I know, I see the horse trailer.
That could be a lesson too.
How to
How
load,
to
Learning
load
a
'em.
huge wide load.
how to load a wide load.
Put your big fat butt over there. Come on. Good butt. Good girl. Mommy, we stink. We stink.
Fine.
We have a horse loading right now because Brittany's going on a weekend trail ride. Oh, Fire. Fire says, wait a minute, Molly's friend's leaving. You be good girl, Fire.
If she'll let you.
Hey, Aaron, is that brown whip close by?
At least we got her all wet.
The brown whip?
Whip.
Now they have something called
Hey.
blue shampoo.
I gotta get the brown whip.
It's for your white socks and your white horses.
This one?
Yeah.
it usually gets them a lot cleaner, but we're not going to a show, so we're not going to be too worried. But getting the poopy off.
Here with Aaron. Stay away from the boys.
And of course, making her smell pretty.
Don't eat the flowers.
Gotta make sure you get back behind the legs,
What are you doing? Go around or under.
because they'll get dew-rot back here, so you gotta make sure you keep that nice and clean.
Oopsie, you better start being nice. Hey, where are you going?
That's not your mommy. She thought that was her mommy. I know, I get them confused when I don't see them when I see them from far away too.
Oh,
Fire, tell your baby to get back over here.
get on.
Says mommy told me to run for the hills. Oh, Fire. Oh. Oh. Thank you, darling.
Don't.
Appreciate it.
Good girl. Come here, Quincy. Come here.
Stay away
Come here. Come on.
Don't pull her too hard. Give release, give release. Easy, because I don't want her flipping over on this.
Oh, hello.
Put your arm around the front of her chest, Aaron.
Oh,
Like this.
yeah, I'm trying. Don't step on my foot.
Well, at least she's light. Oh, that's got to be on camera, because that is so cute. Oh, she's being ornery.
Come here, Quincy. Where are you going?
Where is she at? Let me see if I can get her in there.
Or will the mommy like?
There she goes.
Hello. Yeah, what I know what my friend means.
Oh, she's being a ham. She must know you guys are watching.
Come here, girl.
I was like, no. Oh, God, that's funny. Where is she at? Let me see.
She's over there.
Where you going, silly? Oh! Hey, orneriness. She is throwing a temper tantrum. She just came by and she kicked the potted flowers over. She is totally being ornery.
Is she?
Oh, God, it's so funny. Fire's being good, sitting here with a
Alright,
soap all
Cheyenne, you
over.
can help look. Everybody else load stuff. She loaded by herself.
What?
She had to load by herself. She did it by herself.
Oh, yeah. Is that her?
Yeah.
She's like, you aren't taking me anywhere, and I don't want to be ridden.
Like hungry, but you need to like pick her up.
No, I mean,
Oh yeah. When she starts to like flip out, you might like just let go.
We have to get ready to go, buddy.
Swivel's having a hissy fit, guys. I don't know if you can hear the kicking in the background.
Well, you
they,
have to
like,
put the shoes
know
on to
nothing,
go back
like,
to the house.
how to walk and stuff with
Stop.
you.
Or you won't come back and play with the horse.
Can I put them on?
We gotta go take the stuff down here. Come on.
We got a big horsefly. Maybe that's why she was flipping out, because there's like a huge horsefly flying around.
I haven't seen a horse fly over.
I seen one flying around here, and it was like this big.
Christian, come here.
Is that keys in his truck? We can move that. See what you gotta move. Those guys will move if you need them to move.
Let's see, you're being on me.
I don't want to leave my friends.
Was it just for the weekend or like?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Fire. Can you grab me a, just grab the shovel, the plastic shovel down there. But she'll end up stepping on it, and so will I. Since I just got my little poopy tennis shoes on here. At least least her poops aren't as big as Madge's. Or the horse we just loaded. Fire's looking like, holy Toledo, is that what I'm supposed to do when I get in the trailer?
Oh, good. That easy cookie. Easy. Oh.
You want some shampoo? You want some shampoo too? Huh? Let me see that. Huh? Oh,
Like, no.
Whoa.
easy, baby. Like, I did not like that, she says. How are you stand?
You want me to get it, Mommy?
This is something always nice to do on a warm day. Yeah, you can grab it. Just do the quick flip. Here. There's a certain way to shovel poop now, you know. The quick flip.
Alright.
That's the way you get it all real fast. Don't fall off. And then it magically disappears.
Alright. What are you doing?
I think it's on my table in the house. Somebody's picking up habits from another horse. You better not be like that when I put you on a trailer. I'd kick both your butts. Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Punky. Don't go over there with Daddy. Look at you. She is so full of herself. For the tail to get it wet real good, we stick it right in the bucket. I use a natural sponge because the natural sponge, it just holds so much more water than the man-made sponges do. You get the right natural sponge, it'll hold like a gallon of water. You better stop it. I think she's telling her baby to get over here. She goes, if I can't go see Daddy, you're not going over there to see Daddy. And you got your sock all messy again. Yes, you did. Again, I still start with the legs just to get them used to it. And then I go to the top so it all runs down. There we go. That's better. Hold still. She'll come back. Ford keys. You guys are a pain in my butt.
Sorry. It's not my fault. My horse is an idiot.
No, it's not one of those. I think it might be in the blue truck. I think no, it's not none of those.
It's in the blue truck?
Yeah, it's got the little clicker with it, the little square clicker. It might be in the truck. If not, it's hanging up. But I think it's in my Dodge on a lanyard. Okay. Always interrupted during show time. What the heck? Girl fire. Doesn't that feel good?
Howdy.
Hey.
Howdy, howdy. You doing good?
Yeah, we're on live stream here.
Yeah.
Eating ham. I just sprayed her with a hose. She's not too happy. Because I'm not going around there anymore. Okay. Don't step on the shampoo, baby. It takes me a while to do the shampoo in the tail, so I'll probably have to rinse her again, but I just wanted to get most of the shampoo out before it dried all over her. Washing her tail is pretty much like washing your hair, just a little dirtier. Maybe a little poopier too. You want to get the tailbone real good too. Sometimes they can get a little scabby and they rub them a lot. Fire thinks it feels good. As you can see, she's lifted her tail up for me. She's like, oh yeah, get it.
Found me a kitty cat.
Oh yeah.
Found me a kitty. See what's that thing through the pole.
Hopefully she'll just let me spray her tail out like I did her mane. She's like, I'm out of here. You gotta get her on camera, Aaron, when she does that. She's funny. I sprayed her with a hose. She's like, ah! Get a little conditioner in here. There's nothing really to teach on bath time. It's pretty simple, of course, but with Clipsy, with her first bout with water, I figured that would be pretty interesting. She didn't do so bad. I've seen worse, but I'm not forcing her into it just yet until she gets used to it. Just little bits here and there at a time. And that's the best way to do it. Leave that sit for a minute.
Flies are everywhere. Hey, stop eating the flower.
Who's eating my flowers?
Clipsy.
She better not to eat my flowers. She's trying to get me back for spraying her. Trying to get me back. Lordy B, I don't think fire's in season. I'm so happy. us, their hair won't get too oily if we use too much conditioner anyway. I'm not trying to get the knots out of her tail as much as I'm trying to just get the conditioner through it, because later on I'll use the show sheen and that will slip all these knots out that she's got. So how did you get green in your hair?
How did you get green in there, huh? Don't know either.
I don't think they can see Clipsy, Eli. I mean, Aaron.
What are you doing, silly girl?
My cameraman's not paying attention over here.
Well, I'm talking.
I know, you're not paying attention.
So,
That was a fiasco. That horse.
She's learning that from that other horse. I'm telling you, you keep trailering her with that other horse, she's gonna be like that all the time. She's too big to be
Yeah,
that
she's
crap.
all right until she hates sitting still.
Yeah.
She's all right when they're
Well,
moving.
she's got to brace her fat butt up, that's why. She's got some booty now.
really? Clipsy just nipped that fire.
Oh yeah. She's like, Mommy, get out of there. It's not for me to eat, and they keep spraying me. Are they coming back for you? Are you driving up there? What are you doing?
I had to figure my way up there. They didn't give me directions either, so
Well, that's what cell phones are for.
right.
As long as they'll give you an address. They're just stealing your horse.
Nobody can ride her but me. They're all scared to ride her.
Are they?
Yep.
She's a big, gentle giant. I'm not even afraid of her.
After what
I
actually
love
seen her,
Summer. She's nice to me at least.
yeah. After actually seeing her what she does here, she's like, oh.
She can't even buck or rear that high because she's so big.
I know, that's why I like her.
Poor baby, huh?
Hey, Aaron, will you be a peach? And grab that chair. And that's all.
Woohoo! Pulling her off a bit. What's the matter, Clipsy? Don't you want to come over? Huh? Don't you want to come over? You're not being shy, are you? Huh? Come on, big girl. This is what I hate, is when you have to introduce the folks to everything that's oh so scary. Because then they don't trust you as much. They're like, no, what are you going to do to me this time? And that's the sad part that I hate about the training end of it. But they eventually get used to it and they'll forgive you. Real fire.
Ah, super, no. Good, good, good. No, look at God. One more rinse. I think Fire's enjoying the attention. Good girl, Fire. Good girl. Good girl, Fire. Yes, you are. Good girl. And with the soap I already have in the bucket from doing everything else, I'm going to take over her face to stamp. Good girl. Oh, stop. Good girl. Oh, just kind of loose there, girlfriend. Kind of loose there, girlfriend. Let me get your boogies. Oh, don't let me get your boogies. Too bad. Too bad. Make you all beautiful. All beautiful. Oh, stop. What's the matter, Clipsy girl? Huh? What's the matter, pretty girl? What's the matter here, girl? I get the ears clean, Fire. Good girl. Good girl. I think this thing's stretched on you, babe. Mm-hmm. Good girl. I'm gonna fix that. That butter. She keeps going over there and staring at Daddy. Pretty cute. Stop. Fresh water. It's okay. Nothing is gonna hurt you. Just a rinse. Just a rinse. That's all. Woo! Got water in my armpits. Nice. Come here. Mommy, come here.
I'm reading your comments here. Make sure we're still up. We still up, guys? Tummy, tummy. My computer's falling apart. You want that? Huh? You want that? Yeah. Ah, yeah. That feels good. You'd feel better if you got that. I don't know if I could sneak a little sponge in there. They will make it feel good. Yeah, that's not so bad when it feels good, right?
Very good. Got it all together. I hope. They didn't let me get anything in the horse trailer, so I had to put the mountain block and everything in that little.
Are they in a hurry? Alright, this is a sweat scraper.
Oh, she got a big old horse fly.
And I know, I seen it earlier and I couldn't get it. She was just killing a horsefly, guys. She wasn't beating her for no reason.
So, I'll see you Sunday probably. If I get back in time.
Alright, babe.
Alright. Bye, everybody.
Fire rolls when I have this fly spray on her. That's why she rolls every time I turn her out. So I know as soon as I give her a bath, she's going to find the dirtiest spot that she could possibly find and then roll in it. So what I do is I try to take as much of the water off while she's standing here in the sunshine that I can. And like I said, I only give my horses a bath like once or twice a year, unless we're going to a horse show or something like that, because it really dries their skin out so much. So it's best not to do it as few times as possible a year. It will take the oils out of their coat and it won't be as shiny. So that's why I try to hold off and do it as few times as possible. What I normally do is, like when we're done riding them, I'll take some betadine and put it in the water and use that on them. Not the sudsing kind.
What?
So, because that way she doesn't get dried out. Then I use Shoshine, which is a detangler. This is the best stuff I've ever used to get tangles out. And it repels the dirt, slips the knots out, and makes it shiny. Just don't ever use it on your horse's back if you're going horseback riding, because your saddle will slip. I haven't done it yet, and I don't plan to, but I heard of it happening, so don't use Shoshine on the back when you're going to ride. Just watching Mommy behave like this is really is all the lesson that Clipsy needs, especially with a short attention span. She's just learned how you're supposed to behave by watching Mommy. Like I was saying, Brittany's horse is going to pick up bad habits by being trailered with a horse that's ornery. She's going to try to be ornery too, because if one can get away with it, why can't I, right? So, since Mommy's being a good girl, we'll soon be able to work with Clipsy more and more and more when it comes to the water, but we don't want to force it on her and have a bad first impression, because as you guys have already learned, the first impressions are the most important thing. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. There. She doesn't quite have as much of a tail as my stallion does she? Step up a step. Why are you coughing? Huh? Step up. Why are you coughing? She had a little bit of a cough the other day when I didn't dry her hay, wet her hay. So I wet it again, she wasn't coughing. And she's been up there on some dry hay, and now she's developed a little bit more of a cough again. So I think wetting it's pretty good, but she still shouldn't be coughing like that. Just like hair, the more you brush, just like our hair, should I say, the more you brush it, the quicker it dries. And then if you continue to brush that show sheen through it, it'll keep all the knots out, and it'll just, when it dries, it'll be all poofy and pretty. And that's what we did to baby yesterday after we bathed him and took his pictures. Because Lord knows, as soon as you turn him out, he's going to roll, and that's what he did. I find a regular hairbrush, like a human hairbrush, works the best for me. Then I have a pulling comb. This is called a pulling comb. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's not really a blade, but it's got a little bit of a sharper point in between each one of the teeth. This is what you use when you pull the horse's mane shorter, but I also use it because I like to be able to pull knots out with it. It's just a little smaller. But you never want, ever want to cut a horse's mane with scissors. It is the worst mistake that you could ever make in your life, because it never ever really looks the same again. And with your Arabians, and even when the Arabians go to shows, typically they want their manes and tails as long as they can possibly be, because that's just what the breed's known for too. So we generally keep them long around here. Now Madge, I will do hers. I like them long. I think they're pretty, even though they're harder to take care of. But sometimes when I would show her, I would go ahead and pull it up shorter, just because the dressage classes, they want you to have it braided, but you can also braid it down the side. Her tail was pretty easy to brush out, which is amazing. Baby's is one of the hardest because it's so thick. Nice. Madge's isn't too easy to get clean and brushed out either because it's thick. Sorry, are you purposely making me walk in the water, darling? Bunch pieces on your face. Hey, baby, I'm going to scoot Mama over. Scoot your butt. There you go. Scoot over. Now I'll show you real quick how we pull a horse's mane. I'm just gonna find the longest pieces of hair here. It's kind of like when you have split ends. You just take a small section, the thinnest part. You're going to run up it while you're just holding the split ends. Wrap it around and pull it out. It does not hurt them. It cuts some and it pulls some, and it shortens it, but doesn't make it so it's real thick. If you use scissors, you're not thinning at all, and their manes will start sticking out like this, and they'll look like the nice Egyptian haircuts, you know. They have Egyptian Arabians, but you still don't want them to look that way either.
What's the matter, Fire? Huh? You almost died. You almost died. Good girl. Can I brush yours? Can I brush your tail? Huh? Good girl. Good girl.
It's like, what are you doing to me? Look, her tail's almost dry. For one of the lessons, I'll go through how to clip a horse too later on down the road. We really need to clip the baby because they have that baby fur that's so thick. And what happens is when the babies start getting older, they start getting that dark hair. Well, actually, it's not even dark hair. They just wear the hair off around their nose and lips. Fire, you need some cough syrup. You gonna let me give you some cough medicine? Listen to your lungs a little bit. If you don't got a snotty nose, you're not sick. But that's the baby to me. That cough is one of the reasons why I'm picky about my hay being dusty or not. Like I said before, it's just really hard to find good quality hay. Especially that you can afford. I just spent, it was over $4,000 in round bales. Well, actually Eddie paid for it for me because I don't have the money. He does, thank God. Because I wouldn't be able to have any horses. I'd be able to have one or two maybe, but not as many as we have. We like to have, we had them for all the kids, so everybody had a horse to ride, but once they get older and they get their jobs and their boyfriends and things like that, it's kind of, they're just not around as much anymore. I'm going through the empty nest syndrome real early in life.
Hi, girl. Kisses. Kisses. Yes, you are. That's a good girl. That's a good girl you are. You brush. Ah, good girl. Brushy brush. Oh, brushy brush. Oh, yeah. That feels good. Oh, that feels so good.
Fire's getting mad. Your mommy's getting mad because she's not getting any attention. She's mad because you're taking her attention. Feel good? Does that feel good? Huh? Look at your tail. Look at it. Little curly cues. I know that's not what you want me to get. I know that. Not looking too bad. Good girl. There, you're almost dry, at least on this side. It's gotten quite hot out here. What are you doing, huh? Well, Clipsy was meant for my daughter, but then she joined the Army. She's leaving in November, and she's going to be gone a while. And in the meantime, if I want to ride, I'm not going to have time to take care of all these guys properly, and they really won't be used. So that's the only reason why I'm selling them. Believe me, I get so attached to them, and I always make sure they at least go to a good home. and I try to help them as much as I can when they buy a horse from me, so that they get taken care of properly too. You're shaggy. You're shaggy. Yes, you are. You're shaggy. You're a good girl, aren't you? Oh, yes, you are. Yeah, I hate getting attached to the foals and then letting them go, but like I said before, it's, to me, it's, I take pride in when they go to a place and they're well behaved and the people fall in love with them and they send me pictures later down the road and tell me how much they love the horses that they bought from me. So that's what makes it all worth it when you sell horses. You know, every single horse that I've gotten except for Madge, I've trained myself. Or at least, even when I was a kid, I was training. My first horse I ever got, we had to train. And, but I enjoy being able to train it myself. Just because you know what you have before you buy it. And you know that things were done right. That feels wonderful, doesn't it? Oh, that feels wonderful, doesn't it? Feels so good. Yeah, let me spray mommy with some more Shoshin, okay? Okay. We're not riding, so we're spraying the Shoshin here. You all notice how shiny Fire was when she was foaling and in the stall that whole time with her baby. She had never had a bath this year at all. So that just goes to show you what a good curry and a good brushing will do for you. Get some fly spray for you guys. It's like a bear. It's like a bear. Right there. Come here. Come here, be a good girl. I know, it stinks. I know. I know, it's stinky stuff. Oh, 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 be a good girl. Back up, you're getting too big to push so much. Boy, she's gotten a lot stronger. I guess we gotta put her in her place real easy. Now you're gonna learn the same thing from your mommy. You're gonna roll every time you're clean or have fly spray on you, aren't you? Hopefully she'll just keep running around in circles. Now, of course, Fire's not going to a show, but if she was going to a show, we would have her hooves clean, scrubbed, and we'd put some clear coat on them. If they were black, then you usually can use a black. It depends on the show you go to if you can use that stuff or not. We would just go a little bit farther and we braid the tails. We do a French braid with about that much hair, and that looks pretty. But we'd also trim around her fetlocks and around her coronary bands. We would trim around her ears. And with the Arabs, they like to shave around their eyes, right here, just to make them look, stand out a little bit more. And then, of course, all these whiskers here would all come off too. So we're not going to worry about them today. And, you know, then they have a glaze that they put on their face and their nose. Oh, I seen it, Fire, but I was too slow. Here, I put fly spray on her. As you can see, she's still getting bugs on her. That doesn't sound good, sweetheart. That doesn't sound good. I'm going to get you some cough medicine, okay? I know, but you're not going to like me when I give it to you. You're going to be all mad at me again. God, this stuff is so rank, too. It's got eucalyptus in it and vinegar and all kinds of good stuff in it. That eucalyptus is freaking strong, man. What are you doing? Don't you bite that. Don't you bite it. Well, you want some? I don't think you'd like it. What are you doing? You want to lick it? You think you like it? What do you think? Do you like it? Alright, Fire. Let me give you this. I don't like to hear you talking. I don't like to hear you talking. Now clear your nose up anyway. Swallow. Swallow. Boy, does this bring back memories. Huh, guys? You gonna swallow that? I heard one swallow. Come on, do your real one, not your fake ones. Did you eat it? Seriously, good girl. That was a good girl. I know. I know. You want your friends. You're fat. You are fat. I know it sounds crazy, but she might be cleaner, but after she's drying, she still doesn't feel as slick and smooth as she did before. Even with a show sheen on her. So that's, like I said, the reason why I don't bathe much. Even with the gentlest shampoos, you're still washing the oils out of their skin. And rubbing your hands on them constantly, you know, the oils off your hands helps their coat shine. Probably one of the best things. You're not going to be a tail chomper, are you? Huh? No, you're not so far. You're being a good girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You need to start being led around a little bit. Say hi to everybody like you did before. Were you sniffing the camera? Huh? Were you sniffing the camera? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and take Fire out in the yard here. And I'll let you guys watch. I'm just going to let her dry off before I throw her in the field wet, because she will find the dirtiest spot she can and she'll roll. So everything I've done would be for no reason at all. I mean, it won't be packed in or anything like that, but they do a good job with it. So I'm going to go ahead and move this. Now, if I let Fire go by herself, she's going to try to run up to everybody else and see them. What are you doing? She's following me around like a puppy dog. You're live. You're live.
Puppy girl. What are you doing, little mouse?
Oh, you're talking to your computer. Thought you were nuts for a second.
Come here. Come here, little girl.
She didn't get too clean, but she was introduced to water today. She was not happy. You can see the recording later. Fire. The camera's right there. The computer's on the table. You look on the monitor. They're all running around up there like crazy. I just gave her cough medicine. No, her. She's coughing a little bit. Hold on a minute.
Hey guys, Ashley's here. The one that's going into the army.
Daggunner. Oh, you're getting baby all fired up now. Air drying her. Ashley's air drying her. Everybody says hi, Ashley. My kid going into the army.
What?
My kid that's going into the army. She's all excited about it too. Don't tell her this, but I hope they're really rough on her. I hope they're so mean that she's crying to come home. Nice, Fire. She's probably doing that for baby. She wasn't in season. And he's trying like heck. So kind of her, wasn't it? She's leaving in November. Ashley, what day exactly in November are you leaving? The 13th. Erin, you got a friend. Look, you stop, she stops. You see her go like this with her nose, like, come back here. I was just going to let her hand grace for a while. We were trotting around and making her look pretty for the camera, so I thought it was kind of cool. Those horses are flipping out up there. They're all running around in circles. Huh? If you let her go, she's going to go. And the last time she went like that, everybody else was going stupid. He got out that time. I couldn't
I can still hang out here. As long as I get it done before like 7, I'm taking a shower and stuff done. I want to see him hang out anymore. No, no, come here. No, then you gotta go back. Then you gotta go to Abby. Are you wrestling a while? Do you wanna? Where? I want you to have it. It doesn't take you that long.
I just want to take her to bed with me and cuddle her. It's like a little stuffed animal. Ashley, you cut your hair. Where'd you get it cut at? Dad. Your dad did it? Can you style it?
Yeah. I wanted to see if I could curl it today.
I'm looking at shaking it.
Aaron, can you see like everything through here? She's getting away, but she's eating now, so I hope she doesn't start going nuts already.
Hey, Aaron, you wanna wrestle tomorrow? You wanna come tomorrow or what? I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I'll probably come.
I'm not doing anything tomorrow.
I'm probably coming back here to drive either Saturday or Sunday. I texted you. It looks fine. I think I read it, but I said no. I said it looks fine.
Can you still see in there?
He said he didn't need to come, and we documented it look flat. It looked not going to do it. Touch up the outline. When it darkens in, it was just like flat.
Put it back, girl. Back.
Especially after the time, almost 5 and then before. You said he could darken the whole thing in, and then it just like not really full.
No. You know the routine.
You know what you said? I'll show you how to